Scrapbooking with Brittany Nicole. Today I'm sharing something a little bit different. I participated in a lot of Hip Kit Club's International Scrapbooking Day challenges for this year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to participate in them kind of like in live time on the actual weekend because I was driving from Florida to Canada. But the week after, I tried to do a bunch of them and then entered into the challenges. And so I did a quick flip through, just kind of briefly showing you the sketch because all of the challenges were sketches and you all know how much I love sketches. So I showed you guys the sketch and then I talked a little bit about the layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Would love to know if you participated in these. And I'm also curious if you reuse sketches. There's a couple sketches that I used from this challenge that I definitely plan on using again and again. So I'm curious if you have any like kind of go-to sketches that are just so versatile. Thanks for watching. All right, so today I'm sharing the layouts that I completed for the Hip Kit Club's International Scrapbooking Day. I loved that their challenges were all with sketches. You all know I love sketches. I wasn't able to do all the sketches because I did this the weekend after International Scrapbooking Day, just because of getting from Florida to Canada. But these are some of the layouts that I did. So this one, I'll show you guys the sketches. Let's think. I didn't think this through very well. I apologize. So this is the sketch I used for this one. It was supposed to be like this. I turned it on its side and am using an older photo of Bryce and Gareth, tons of old stash, and using a lot of star punches to kind of make up for lack of coordinating embellishments. And I really love this. Bryce is definitely a go see do, adventure begins here, wandering type of kid. He cracks us up, but he keeps us on our toes. And he always has, so I wanted to document that. Then this is a layout I absolutely love, and it is using this wreath sketch. I am keeping this sketch in my back pocket for every time I have lots of coordinating ephemera or pieces that I think coordinate and I don't have a lot of paper anymore that I feel like coordinates, because I didn't feel like I had a lot of pattern papers that coordinated with these colors. And a lot of this came from Hip Kit Club exclusive embellishments, not all of it, but most of it. And I have saved it for forever. And so I loved this photo of Rhiannon. I knew some of the colors played on each other. And so I just went crazy with an embellishment wreath cluster, and then did a little bit of some banners up here. So the banners were over here on the sketch, but I moved them over here because I just liked the way it looked better. Then this is a throwback photo of my sister and cousin. My cousin, this is so old. My cousin just got accepted into dental school. So yeah, this is way back when they were little itty bitty. This is the sketch I used. I really loved this sketch. I do like too that with some of these sketches, I started breaking out the whole splattering. Now you can see what I did with this sketch is I went like this. So you have this little embellishment cluster here, this here, and then I did it like that. And I just labeled this one Sparkle. I used a lot of Chamel Never Grow Up. And then this sparkle and these silver circles are also from Chamel Lane. I just don't know from what. And I think this might actually be a Never Grow Up paper as well. That just kind of happened because it was on my desk. Then this layout, not gonna lie, at first I wasn't even going to attempt this one, but I had bought those circle dies a while ago and really circle nesting dies and really wanted to use them. And I love how this layout turned out. Lots of circles, and we documented Rhiannon's birthday. I used a ton of Chamel stash because I brought some of it back with me from Florida. And so I just loved also being able to incorporate the journaling paper to actually use for my journaling. Rhiannon had a unicorn themed birthday when she turned 8. And then this layout is using this sketch. I really love this sketch for using up bits and pieces of pattern paper you have lying around. I think it's a really great one. There was definitely some really solid sketches in these challenges that I plan on using again and again for certain things. Again, using up some of my Chamel stuff. This is not from Chamel, and I think that's the only thing on here that's not from Chamel. And the black splatters are from Heidi Swapp Color Shine. But had some fun tearing edges, using up bits and pieces of paper, and just documenting Gareth and Zach and my grandpa moving things around for us during one of our many moves. Then this one is kind of a bit of a patchwork. The sketch calls for no space in between the squares, but I have a ton of these little squares from Paige Taylor Evans collections, and so I really wanted to use them up. And so Explore happiness. It's the little things, old endings, new beginnings. This photo sort of encapsulates, or I don't know, reflects some old endings and new beginnings in my mindset in my life. And I just loved playing around with these fun colors from Paige Tote Evans. And then the last one I have to share is a double layout, and this was the sketch. It was definitely fun. Because I didn't adhere to these sizes, it was a little bit of a struggle for me. I definitely want to use this sketch again using the proper size photos, but I actually did vertical and horizontal photos, which kind of threw me for a bit of a loop. Let me move the album. Let's see if this works. I apologize if this is shaky. There we go. So this is just, I was trying to kind of document some of Rhiannon's experience at the Festival of Fantasy Parade at Disney. We went at the very end of March, beginning of February in 2020, pretty much like about a month before COVID sort of hit and things got shut down. And we had never done any of the parades up until a day before this. This was actually our second day in a row doing the parade. We would get the lady in, I don't know, it's some kind of package, or I don't know what it is, but somehow you get tickets by eating at the Lady and the Tramp restaurant. At least that's the restaurant we choose to eat at. And then you sit in a certain spot, so you don't have to really worry about like standing in a certain spot. I have no idea how it works now. I'm actually looking into scheduling our next Disney trip since COVID started, and so that'll be a little different. But first we got to get the Dole Whip in, and then it was really fun just seeing, I mean, I have to say, like, the kids just adored the parade, but like Gareth and I were pretty taken by it too. I went with the kids the day before and Gareth wasn't with us, and the kids loved it so much. They really wanted Gareth to come the next day, and I loved it that I was like happy to sit through it again. So I like instantly got on my phone and got us the package tickets again so that we could go to the fun Lady and the Tramp Italian restaurant with Gareth and then watch the parade again. So this is my double layout, and here you can see, because these photos are, oh boy, horizontal, and these are vertical. I think it maybe would have been easier for me if they were all vertical, but I still love how it turned out. Love that I was able to add my journaling in here, again using a ton of Chamel stash, and then loving this Catherine Pooler ribbon or bow die set. It has 3 sizes, and I love stacking them up in my embellishment clusters. So that is my layout share. Oh no, I do have more. I knew I did more. Sorry guys. I put them in alphabet, or in order by the date of the photo. So this is another layout I did for the challenges. This is the sketch. Instead of using strips of paper, I wanted to use some paint. I saw somebody do this. I don't know who. Somebody I saw somewhere use like mixed media as strips instead of pattern paper. And so this was a bit out of my comfort zone, but I wanted to use up some chipboard. I have a lot of chipboard stickers, and I want to start using them up. So I've been trying to be really focused on that. And I'm just documenting my aunt's birthday, and my sister Morgan, she's such a she's not like a partier, like it's gonna come out wrong when I say she's such a partier, but like she is so much fun and she is so thoughtful. So like when it comes to your birthday, she's gonna get you like the most thoughtful gift that's like totally you. And then she always has like fun, like let's get the little party hats, or like let's wear a fun birthday headband, or she always brings like these cute little extra touches to your like birthday setup, I guess, for lack of a better word. So that's this layout. Then this one I had a lot of fun with. I really enjoyed this layout. This is the sketch that I was using, and I kind of flip-flop. So instead of having the photo here, I put the photo here, and I put this here instead of here. This is a combination of all different brands. It's a lot of Chamel. I don't even know where these are from. Lots of random papers, random tags. There's just a lot of everything here. And I really love how it turned out. It was a lot of fun to create. And you can see I tried to keep like circles and little tickets as the bases for my embellishment clusters. And I tried to make sure that they had colors that were the same and motifs that were the same in each of them. I wasn't always able to do exactly everything, but having elements of it. And then this layout, I used this sketch, and clearly you can see I have a rogue piece of chipboard. It's probably one of the reasons I don't like to use chipboard stickers. But anyway, that's supposed to go there. It's supposed to say adventure and that smile. This was Gareth and I biking to now I can't read my own handwriting. I think it says to Bait Lake or Bolt Lake. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to write my handwriting better. But anyway, we biked to like a lake or an island thing, and we had a lot of fun together. It was one of the longest bike rides I'd done since we had moved to Canada, because we had finally gotten a bike. It's really hard to get bikes during COVID when we came to Canada. Then this layout was, I think, supposed to be traveler notebook size, but I wasn't doing that, so I tried to make it a 12 by 12 layout. I like it, very simple. I kind of wish I would have added white splatters, and I might go back and do that, I'm not sure. But I'm just documenting Bryce and Bailey's little relationship. They really love each other. It was really cute to see Bailey be reunited with the kids after being away from them for so long. And then this layout is using this sketch, and this is a pre-made mixed media background from one of Vicki Boutin's collections. This is basically, I think, all Vicki Boutin, and just documenting some of the good stuff. Some of this represents some really hard times. I was really struggling missing my family when Gareth took this photo, but also wanted to document this because, you know, he was really trying to encourage me to just focus on the things I could control. Like, I love sitting by the fire, and he makes great fires. Had no idea about that till we moved to Canada. I loved reading, so he's like, let yourself indulge in the book, be in comfy clothes, snuggle up with the dog, be in front of the fireplace. He was really great at that. He's really great at, you know, helping me make sure I do what I need to do. I love this layout. I don't know why I like it so much, but I definitely want to use this sketch again. It was really fun to play around with. Really loved it. Using a lot of Vicki Boutin on here. This blue paper and this kind of polka dot paper are not Vicki Boutin, but I'm pretty sure everything else on here is. This is one of my first days in Florida after being gone for so long, when I thought I was only going to be gone for like 2 months, and ended up being gone for like 6 months. Just Bailey and I doing our favorite walk at the beach with my mom and my aunt and my baba. And then this is the last layout I have to share as the most recent photo. Here, instead of using hearts, I thought about breaking out my silhouette and using some of my favorite heart Paige Taylor Evan cut files, but I don't have the right cutting mat. I ordered some, but they don't look like they're the right ones. I don't know why. But I used Vicki Boutin flowers. I used some white gesso to tone down this pattern paper in the background. And then this is that pasta. It's like a feta cheese pasta that like everybody was showing on Instagram reels. And it is so good. It was like feta cheese, I think some garlic cloves, cherry tomatoes, penne pasta. I don't know, my mom made it. It was amazing. She made it for me, and we went to town on it. And I just like how this photo captures my mom's personality, and again, using a ton of Vicki Boutin product. So these are the layouts that I created using the sketch challenges from Hip Kit Club's International Scrapbooking Day events. I really hope they do the same type of challenge next year. I absolutely love sketches, and I love having some new sketches to work with. A lot of these sketches, I kind of like have purposeful reasons to use again. So very, very excited. I love that I was able to use so much of these, and I love how this sketch really lends itself to using paper strips up. I love how this lets you use up a lot of pattern paper and let pattern paper kind of steal the show. I love how this lets you use up a lot of ephemera. It doesn't have to be florals, it can be whatever you use. This by far is one of my favorite sketches that I plan on using again and again with different kind of moods and ephemera. Love this one. Love that I was able to document this photo. And that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much.